Ka Sorkar Jylliew Kalarai ban Finlong Biang Sakaway ka Jingalang bat ka Harijan Panchayat Committee HPC haka nyaw tari Jylliew banwan na kabentaban shim ya karai ka khatduh haka bayade bat ka jing pynkynriah ya kilai spa sapu atali ki longiing na Them Metor Them yo maulong. Habagren Syllad patay kubor hadin ka Jingalang bat ki noyalam ka HPC ka balalong hasketrian. Usembut Menteri Rangba ka Jylliew ubak kami ikatanat kampo ying ubak Preston tensong ulaong. Menta kasngi la penlong ya kat tokat ni ki jinga mir jingmut ki bakongsan haka bayde bat kamat ka ban pynkynriah ya kini ki longiing harijan. Kumba pisung tho sisen bangila shim ya karai ban pynkynriah kata kamut ka ban long shirta. Kumta ngila ya kren halor ki kat tokat ni ki mat bat nakaliang ki HPC ru kila penpau ya ka jingsngo menjur. Henry watla ka tau la pentip baka HPC kala kerpat ya ka Sorkar bahkan ailat ya ki bakin nyamir jingmut halor ka jingmi na kane ka Jingalang bat ki briu ki jongki hashuwa bakin wan biang sya ka Jingalang ka khatduh halor kane ka benta na kaliang jongki HPC kila kerpat yang iban aipor sa shisin ya ki bakin lej ban yakren sani bat ki longiing bat hakah nyautri Jylliew uban wan ngin saya kenduk biang bat shim ya karai ka khatduh ong uba Preston. Usembut Menteri Rangba upentip ru bau Director Katanat Urban Affairs bat Chief Executive Officer CEO ka Shillong Municipal Board SMB kiladon hapadeng ka kamban bishar bniak bat penti kena ya ka jubab RTI jong ka SMB bala Aisyah ka seng HYC bakidon tang shispa khandai pusangut ki nong tray Sorkar na ki laispa sapu artali ki longiing ki basyong basa Them yo maulong
with the members of the HPC and accompanied by the General Secretary of Delhi Gurudwara and also their lawyer from Delhi. They came down to Shillong all the way from there, and in the discussion as far as relocation is concerned, so ultimately today we had few important discussion again, because you understand once they decide for relocation means it is a permanent one where ultimately we have to relocate the entire thing. So we discuss, and then they are very, very positive, no doubt about it. But again, before we reach to a conclusion, we've been requested by them that please allow us one more meeting to be held, and we already fixed more or less on the 7th of June. The final meeting will be held, and once the meeting is over, I'm very sure things will be cleared, and then we will also inform to all of you the decision to be taken in the last meeting, meaning in the month of June, first week of June, 7 or any time within the first week of June 2024. Few concerns are there. I understand the sentiment. Few concerns are there because they've been there for so many years, number one. As human being, you know well, even me and you, if we're staying in one place for 25 years, 30 years, and then immediately shifting my house to other places, I think you do have that kind of sentiments. So all these sentiments has been discussed in totality, and as I said to you, I've requested them, and they are requesting us that, okay, give us one more time, one more chance for us. We'll go back, we'll sit down, we'll discuss with their colleague, with those families, and then on the 7th of June, as I said to you, then we will meet again and final decision will be. In our state, it's always like this. If you do right, they will say it is wrong. When you do wrong, they will say you do right. And then again, some people will say no or yes. That happens. See, let me just tell you one thing. The intention of the government is very clear. No matter what, whether Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. D says what, we are very firm about it, because the decision of the government is what? Relocation. And you remembered it correctly also, that time 2018, even government has constituted that high power committee. Ultimately, after a series of meetings, and then some people in the meantime they said government just buying time. They did not do anything. The report was not given to the government. I mean, so many issues were there in between. But let me just tell you one thing: the government is dedicated. Government is firm in their intention and will make sure that relocation is to happen for the interest of the people of the state. When the HYC met me, I've already referred this particular case to the Director of Urban Affairs as well as to the CEO. And right now, because that the RTI reply done by in the level of the Chief Executive Officer of the Shillong Municipal Board, so right now, Director of Urban Affairs as well as MUDA, they are examining and then verifying about the reply of the RTI. So now we are waiting for that. See, let me just tell you the background. Shillong Municipal Board, in 1996, you know what happened was, fire incident happened where, you know, almost all the quarters was totally cut down and destroyed, and in the process few papers documents was lost. So ultimately what happened was, lately in fact the Director of Urban Affairs in the year 2008-2009 has given a direction to the MUDA, Meghalaya Urban Development Agency, to again conduct a fresh survey, the presence of those families over there in Them Metor, where they have done it, and as I said to you, still basing on the RTI replied by the CEO Municipal Shillong, I can't say anything right now because now the MUDA and the Director Urban is also on the job verifying about all this report. A number of concerns were discussed, but let me just tell you one thing: since the meeting is not over yet, as I've already told you very clearly, the next meeting will be held in the month of June, first week of June. It may happen on 7 or like that. So till then, I will not tell you anything, because if I have to tell you everything right now, what points should I tell you on the 7th of June? So please wait. I will tell you everything when the decision is taken on that day.